We got an invitation to sing with the Tabernacle Choir.
Norwegian soprano Sissel.
Well, I just had to say yes because it was the choir. I brought up in a choir. I started in a choir when I was 9, and I heard about the Mormon choir for many, many years, and to get this opportunity to sing with them was a thrill. I mean, I just had to say yes. I thought, did they really want to sing with me? I thought it was fun, really fun. It was a fantastic experience as well.
She's got the most incredible voice. People who have not heard her were dazzled, and I think those who had not heard her were totally surprised. Those who have heard her are disciples of her. She has a natural, clear, pure voice. It's not affected, it's not hyped, as it were. It's a completely natural voice, a God-given voice. It sounds like an angel. Her voice literally is angelic.
Like an angel passing through my room.
Today, when Craig Jessup asked the members of the choir and the orchestra who had Norwegian background, and I was so surprised that there were so many relations to Scandinavia. I mean, it was nearly everybody. So I was very surprised. I felt at home very much. This has been fantastic days. Musically, it's such a high level that it's not difficult to come and we don't have much rehearsal time, but everybody is so focused on what they're going to do, and so it really works very well. And everybody there is volunteers, and you would think that they were professionals, all of them. So I really hope that they can invite me so I can come back, because this was very fun. And then it was fun that the Tabernacle Choir also have been singing at the Olympic Games here. Yeah. So we have to gather and have an Olympic evening, maybe. My Olympic experience, well, that goes back to '94 at Lillehammer. And that was, I guess, for all of us who was part of the Olympic Games, even though, well, for those who was just watching or performing or part of the Games, for us it was like a fairy tale. It was like something that was so hard to believe that it was happening. It was 2 weeks of true joy, and for me to be part of it as a singer was, I was like, I had to pinch myself all the time. At the opening ceremony, it was freezing cold. That's what I remember the most. The ceremonies was freezing cold. I was like, and you have to stand there and pretend that everything is so fine, and nobody's freezing. It was the warmth from the audience that sort of, you know, it didn't matter if it was freezing cold, because it was such a fantastic experience. I had released an album with songs from, most of the songs were from Norway, traditional old songs from Norway. And James Horner, who's the composer of Titanic, he heard a Norwegian hymn, an old folk song that I was singing. And when he heard that, he told me afterwards, when I heard your voice on that song, I said, that's the voice for Titanic, that's the voice for my music. So he called me and asked me to come over down to LA, and we sat by the big grand piano in the studio, and I was just humming through the parts. And I immediately fell in love with the music. It gave me goosebumps all over, and I said, wow, this is so beautiful. And he said, do you like it? Yes, I do. And do you want to sing it? And I said, yes, I don't mind. Paddy Maloney, he's a fantastic person. He is one of those guys who has like 5 to 10 different projects at the same time going on. And he told me that when he first time heard me, he said that, oh, she could be Irish. Like he says that all music is Irish.
I'm convinced it came from an Irish jig, the old bluegrass. I call it my bluegrass-greengrass connection.
He invited me to sing with them on an album, and that's like, I think that must be 10 years ago, 9, 10 years ago. And we have worked ever since, we have worked together. We toured here in America, toured in Scandinavia. They joined me on a Christmas tour in Scandinavia, and I joined them over here. And we have done several records together. So, I mean, to work with Paddy is, well, it's definitely very entertaining. He's very funny and so gifted. And I mean, for me to work with a person like him, he can teach me so much. I just love to work with him and his band, The Chieftains.
She loves not only her native Norwegian folk songs that she sings so much of, she loves other sorts of things. She's well-rounded. She sings everything from Bach to Placido Domingo to ABBA and her own pieces.
But I will always have my own style, and it's my style. I guess it is into the pop, but it has a twist into the classical and into the folkish style, because that's me. I will never be able to sing just pop music or only classical or only folk music, because that's not me. I'm not a pop singer, I'm not a classical singer, I'm not a folk singer. I'm just love the different styles and the music, and then I do it.
And that crowd loved her. Absolutely, just all fell in love with her. We all fell in love with her, and I believe she feels like this is a place that she can come back to. She does want to very badly, and I think, without announcing anything, I think someday she'll be back.